So I have a question for you. So you mentioned you had an 11-year-old son.
Yes.
How many pairs of sneakers does he have?
Yeah. But I remind him. I said, like, and he's something that is very appreciative, of course, and I try to keep it that way. Yeah, he has a lot more, and so has I. So I guess.
So that is the challenge, that is the challenge because I mean you are a different version of the same kind of generation, but after the Second World War, when this country went to war and fought the Second World War and defeated the enemy and came back home, it was a whole different world. So those who came back, they struggled to make a living,
Yeah.
and they went to college with the GI Bill and everything else. But really, there was a new era, so to speak, where people would get jobs and then create these families, but with one goal, that never allow their kids to suffer like they did.
Yeah.
Give them everything.
Opportunity.
So,
Yeah. Give them.
well, what happened to those kids today? They are the kids who have things easily. They don't know the meaning of hard work, and they have a phone in their hand. And so, I mean, that's what happened. Unfortunately, as a parent, of course, you want to do that, but then there is the consequences. And I value your experience growing up. It's you can't pay enough money for that kind of education.
Yeah. There is definitely experiences. The difference of the experience of the kids today compared, when I grew up. But I was born in 80s, so it'd been a transition. But I think every age and every experience has something to teach. So as long as you're open mind to get those lessons from life, regardless, you have a 10 pair of shoes today, and you have an iPhone, and I didn't have. I think that's what's the important. I think that's lessons, life lessons of what is it. It's much more important than maybe the personal struggle that I've gone through. Admittedly, that can build a character. I think I've heard it a lot. I can say it for myself. But with that said, also I think there's a lot to learn from the kids today and what they see and how they experience things.
Yeah.
So I hope my kids take those lessons.